Всем добрый день! Сегодня у нас урок номер 8. Today we are having lesson number 8 for beginners. It is A1 level course, complete course. We already learned the alphabet. Мы знаем алфавит. Мы знаем, как читать на русском языке. Сегодня мы изучаем вопросы и вопросительные слова. Question words. How to make questions. Of course, in Russian language, as in many other languages, there are two question words for animate and inanimate objects. If you want to say who is doing something, you ask кто. Кто, например, кто это? Это известный актер. Question word кто means who, and это means this or that. And we use это both for plural, for singular, for countable, uncountable, for animate and inanimate objects. The difference would be only a question word. If it is a person, you ask кто это. Even if you see many people, you can also say кто это. But the answer will be different. Of course, it can be это актер. It is an actor. We start with это. And it can be это актеры. Это актеры. As you can see, the word это is the same, but the word актеры is in plural form. Итак, кто это? Это актеры. Кто это? Это актер. If you're asking about inanimate objects, the question word is что. Have a look carefully because we spell it with ch, t, o, but we pronounce что. Что это? And the same. You can ask что это about singular and about plural objects. Например, что это? Это подарок. Или что это? Это подарки. You can see that only the answer is different. The question is absolutely the same. The word это is universal. Что это? Кто это? Это подарок. Это подарки. Это актер. Это актеры. Now, an interesting thing happens if you want to ask questions like what music do you like, what films do you want to watch, and so on. So in English, it is the same word, что, what, but in Russian, you cannot say что музыка ты слушаешь. Impossible. To make a question like that, you have to use the phrase what kind of music do you like, or what kind of film are we going to watch now. What kind of in Russian is КАКОЙ. It is an adjective question. That is why the word КАКОЙ has different forms as an adjective has. It can be КАКОЙ, it is masculine. It can be КАКАЯ, it is feminine. It can be КАКОЕ, it is neuter. And it can be КАКИЕ, it is plural form. The form will depend on the word that goes after what kind of. For example, what kind of music would be какая музыка, because of the word музыка. What kind of music do you like? Какая музыка тебе нравится? What kind of film or what film would be какой фильм? Because the word film is masculine, we choose masculine form of какой. Какой фильм тебе нравится? Или какой фильм ты хочешь посмотреть? If our object is neuter, for example, пальто, it means coat. So how do you say, which coat are you buying? What form do you choose? Какое. Right. Какое пальто ты покупаешь? Какое пальто ты покупаешь? And if your object is plural, for example, the word книги, it is a plural form of книга, a book, you choose the form какие. For example, how do you say which books, what kind of books do you read? Какие книги ты читаешь? So again, let's read all question words that we learned. Let's start with кто, что, какой, какая, какое, какие. Let's practice a little bit. It's going to be quite simple, but it will help you to make your speech more automatic, more fluent. So, let's read the sentence that you can see here. Это ресторан. Здесь обедает актер. Once again. Это ресторан. Здесь обедает актер. И еще раз. Это ресторан. Здесь обедает актер. This is a restaurant. An actor is having lunch here. Обедает актер. Let's make two questions here. Who is having lunch here? What do we say? Кто обедает здесь? Кто обедает здесь? The word order in Russian is quite flexible. It means you can put the word здесь, for example, after кто. Кто здесь обедает? Also possible. So, two options. Кто здесь обедает? Или кто обедает здесь? Let's make another question. What is the actor doing here? What? It's not what kind of, it is what. That is why the question is что. Что актер делает здесь? Что актер делает здесь? Again, different options are possible. You can as well say что делает здесь актер? Что актер делает здесь? Что здесь сделает актер? No difference at all, except if you want to emphasize, for example, the word actor, and it will be a word stress. And normally in such sentences, the word that we want to emphasize is going to be at the end of the question. For example, что здесь делает актер? It means I'm surprised to see an actor here, and that is why the word актер sounds a little bit stronger. Что здесь делает актер? If I'm surprised to see the actor here, I put the word здесь at the end of the sentence, and it will sound like that. Что актер делает здесь? Что он делает здесь? You can see that my intonation changes. But the idea of the sentence is the same. And the last question word that we are going to practice today is где. Где means where at or where in. It doesn't work if we ask about where a person going to, because with the verbs of motion like go, come, leave, arrive, we don't use preposition, we don't use question word where at. It is where to, and it is another word. But for where at, it works perfectly. Где? Obviously, we are asking about a place. In our situation, a place where the actor is having lunch. Let's make this question. Где обедает актер? Или где актер обедает? It's totally the same. And the questions that we have are: кто здесь обедает? The answer: здесь обедает актер. Что здесь делает актер? актер здесь обедает? Где обедает актер? Актер обедает в ресторане. Let's practice a little bit more. Now our sentences are: это парк. Мы здесь гуляем. Парк means park. Quite simple. Гуляем, the verb гулять means to walk, but to walk for pleasure. It doesn't mean that I walk because I don't have a car. It means that I'm having a walk. I went for a walk and I'm walking for pleasure. Итак, это парк. Мы здесь гуляем. Again, we need to make 3 questions here. First, what is that? Then, who is walking here? And then, where are you walking? Where are you having a walk? Let's start with the first. What is that? Что это? As we are asking about an object, inanimate, it is что? Что это? Это парк. Who is walking here? Who is about people, and we say кто. Кто гуляет здесь? And the question with where are you walking, would be где вы гуляете? Где вы гуляете? Мы гуляем здесь. Of course, it is great to practice together, but the most important thing is you need to practice yourself. Even if it seems quite easy, when you try to do it yourself, it helps much better because you rely only on yourself. And what do I suggest doing now? Now, you can see 2 sentences again, and in the comment section, you will need to put 3 questions for these sentences. Let's read the sentences together. Это магазин. Здесь работает Ирина. Again, это магазин. Magazine is a store, a supermarket, a shop. Это магазин. Здесь работает Ирина. The verb работать means to work. So, здесь работает Ирина means Irina works here. What questions can we make here? Let's ask, what is that? Who is working here? And where does Irina work? Put your answers in the comment section. I will have a look, and if everything is fine, you can say that you are молодец. Молодец. Вы молодцы, что посмотрели это видео. Hope it was not very difficult, but when we start learning a language, we need to do a lot of practice like that. So we will see you next time. Next week, it's going to be the next lesson. And it would be good if you follow my lessons one by one from the first to the next ones. And in the description of this video, there will be a downloadable file that you can use for self-learning. All the information that we learned today is going to be there, as well as some practical tasks. So feel free to download the file, do some exercises, and feel free to contact me if you need any kind of help. I'm here just to help you. Увидимся в следующий раз. Всем пока!